What is poppin', cuties? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Andrewins back with another banger, man, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys two of the best point guard builds in NBA 2K25, the long awaited build. I've been wanting to post this for a minute. I just wanted to make sure I was actually good at the game before I started posting shit. So you guys can see they're both right here, man. I got a 6'2 and a 6'4. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm not gonna waste anybody's time. Just be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. I'd really appreciate it. I'm gonna show what I believe to be the better build first, because this is the build that I made afterwards, and I've just been killing it on this build. So let's get straight into it, man. Point guard, obviously, 6'2 for the height, 194 weight, 6'6 wingspan. Now you could lower the weight for sure and be a little faster, but it's not that big of a difference. And for me, the only reason I did this is because as you click continue, you guys can see these are the stats. This build is crazy, man. If you guys haven't seen Steezo's video, be sure to check that out as well. He definitely made a crazy video. But 90 driving dunk, man. You could lower this a little bit to an 87 because you do get posterizer on silver. Now with the cap breakers, I could make this posterizer on gold. 80 driving layup because this year you do miss layups, so layups are important. 75 close shot is a nice sweet spot, and a 47 standing dunk because I had extra attributes. 40 is what you need, or 45 is what you need to make sure that you can get standing dunks. So that works out for me perfectly, man. Shooting, we got 84 mid-range, 94 three-pointer, 78 free throw just in case I wanted to play with the rec in this build or pro-am, 85 pass accuracy, 93 ball handle. You do end up getting Hall of Fame ankle assassin. I believe you also get Hall of Fame handles for days and Hall of Fame unpluckable. You get all these with the cap breaker, so I did raise that. But you also get strong handle, which is why I raised the weight, because I get a 65 strength on this build, which is pretty dope. But the reason I made this build, man, the 6'2", is because I get Hall of Fame lightning launch. With the +1 from the badges, I get legend lightning launch. Now guys, when I tell you this build is fast as fuck, he is fast, bro. This guy can move like crazy. Moving down, man, you guys see 75 perimeter defense, so I'm not a liability on defense. I actually clamp up on this build, believe it or not. I'll show you highlights if you need the receipts. 91 steal. This gets glove on gold and interceptor on gold, and this could be interceptor and glove on Hall of Fame if I do use the cap breakers for this as well. You could also probably put interceptor as the tier 1 badge and get interceptor on Hall of Fame already, because you know, passing lanes this year are broken as fuck. They need to patch it. When they patch it, it might be bad, but as of right now, passing lanes are OP, and I don't think they can nerf it to the point where it's no return, because last year they tried, or 23 they tried, and it didn't work. 86 speed, that's why I am so quick up and down the court, and 77 agility. You could swap these two because agility is what really matters for perimeter defense, but like I said, playing rec and shit, I wanted to make sure I was as quick as possible. 65 strength so I can get strong handle on silver. Just wanted to test it out, and low-key, it's been pretty good. I'm not getting babied by any other guard. Interior defense is a struggle this year. It's ass all around, and I have no rebounding, but I am a 6'2 guard. That's not what my job is. And the 85 pass accuracy, in my opinion, is so much better than getting like an 84 and below because of bailout. Bailout really helps this year. Along with that, I do get Diamond Hall of Fame because I do end up using the upgrade, the booster, or whatever it's called this year. Those things are super confusing to me, like in terms of what they're called. I just never actually pay attention. I just know that you get a +1 to certain badges. The tier 1 badges, tier 2 badges, you get all that. But this is the build, man. 6'2 build. This build is literally insane. I made this build like 4 days ago, and I've been playing on him pretty much every single time. Pause. And every time I cook up on this build now, the jumper I got is different. If you guys want another jump shot video, let me know. Just get me to like, I'm at 419 subs. I've been growing crazy on the channel. Appreciate y'all. We got like 7 subs for the first week of 2K. Let's get another 7, bro. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I think we can make it happen, man. I'm gonna keep pushing out content. Also got an 80 vertical, so you can get good dunk packages. You could probably lower this, but in my mind, I was like, okay, I want contact dunks. I'm planning on getting gold posterizer, so 80 vertical will allow you to get more animations, because like I said, the 90 driving dunk was not a necessity. You could lower this to an 87, raise the driving layup. Maybe you want more pass accuracy. Maybe you want a higher mid-range. I went 94 three-pointer because you end up getting Hall of Fame or legend limitless, because I can get a 99 three-pointer after the cap breakers, bro. That is crazy. I can get legend limitless. I have gold mini marksman, which is super essential for small guards this year. If you are 6'3 and below, you get mini marksman. Shifty shooter on gold. So all these badges are going, man. I already have Deadeye on gold. I don't have this build maxed out, by the way. I'm a 96 overall currently, I believe, and I've been cooking up. I should have waited till I hit a little higher on the 6'4, but it is what it is, man. This is what the build is. Change what you guys want. As I always say, use these builds as a template. It is not a finalized build for you guys. Play to your playstyle, man. Maybe you don't need this high of ball handle. Maybe you don't need the pass accuracy so high because you're only gonna be playing park. Maybe you don't want the 94 3 ball and you want a higher dunk. You know what I mean? Like, just do whatever y'all want with it. Higher agility for bread perimeter. Like, change it how you want, bro. Don't Don't make this the end all be all. Do what you need to do. You hit continue though. Shades of, I believe, Dave Bing, yeah, De'Aaron Fox and Damian Lillard. Pretty dope, to be honest, seeing Damian Lillard and De'Aaron Fox, because I am quick as fuck, like De'Aaron Fox, but like I am dead ass super fast. I would categorize this as like a Kyrie Irving, De'Aaron Fox hybrid, bro. That's what I would say this is, because it's a dribble god, but he can move like De'Aaron Fox and dunk like Westbrook. Pretty crazy, man. Shot creating 3-level threat. That is what the build name is. And now we're gonna get into the 6'4", man. I might be showing gameplay in the background. I might not be. This might be just the build video, and then the next video is gonna be gameplay. So stay tuned for that. All right, boys. On to the 6'4", man. This build is also still amazing. There's just some things I'd probably tweak, not knowing what I do know. But this build is point guard, 6'4", 178 pounds, 6'8" wingspan. You click continue, man, and these are the stats for this build, man. Still pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. So 89 driving dunk, this one is a little lower. I do end up still finishing at the rim. 80 driving layup, 54 standing dunk, so it is higher. 78 close shot, 83 three-pointer, I mean 83 mid-range, sorry, and 93 three-pointer. So you don't get mini marksman on this build, but you do get limitless off the gate as well, which is dope. Deadeye gold, and this could also be Hall of Fame. I could raise this one more, which is what I'm saying. A lot of these things with the cap breakers make it a little less, you know, usable. 68 free throw, this is not for rec, this is meant for park. So 71 pass ac, very low in my opinion, but it does get the job done pretty decently on the park. I do get diamond on gold with the +1 for the tier 2s. 95 ball handle, which the reason I made this build was to be able to dribble. I put 95 ball handle, and I put handles for days and ankle assassin Hall of Fame. You get unpluckable gold off the rip. If I were gonna do this different, I would low-key raise the speed of ball, man. That is the biggest problem with this build. You only get lightning launch on gold. I would raise this to a 91 so that you can get it on legend for tier 1, and then this 6'4" would be something different, bro, because at 6'4" moving with legend lightning launch, that is kind of crazy. 85 perimeter. Now this is where I fucked up in my opinion. Perimeter defense this year does not matter, and I'm not saying that to try to be like different. It's pretty useless, bro. So if I were y'all, I would lower this to maybe an 82, maybe even an 80, and either raise the speed with ball or raise your agility, because those are the two things that matter this year. I put a 60 defensive rebound just so that I could get rebounds in the park. You don't have to do that either, but I figured this is going to be a 2s build primarily, one where I could play defense because I get gold interceptor, silver glove only, but gold interceptor, you know, you could do a little dribbling. Not a little dribbling, you can do a lot of dribbling, you can pop threes, you can dunk, you can finish inside, and you can grab rebounds on top of that. No strength on this build, 75 vertical for Malik Monk dunk style. That is the best dunk package in the game. Shout out Steezo for that. Yeah, man, go check out his 6'2" point guard video. He definitely makes something more catered to a dribble head audience. I am a dribble head, but I needed other things because unfortunately I don't have a lockdown that's good enough to guard ball. I have to guard ball every time we play the game, which does fucking suck, but it is what it is. I will continue to guard ball with my short ass builds. I got another build coming soon that is a 6'7" or 6'6". Stay tuned for that. That one is going to be crazy, but I'm enjoying the super fast-paced gameplay of this, you know, these two builds that I've made. But yeah, man, so those are the few things I'd tweak. I'd lower the perimeter. I'd also probably low-key lower this because you're going to end up getting this on legend if you keep a 94 ball handle. You still get the 90, the handles for days Hall of Fame. You still get gold unpluckable, and with the cap breakers +5, you will end up getting legend or Hall of Fame ankle assassin. So you don't really need to worry about that. Depending on what this can go up to, see, that's a 90. So now off of this, you could change a few things. I'd lower the speed. Oh, you can't. You could change a few things. I don't know what I'd lower to get it to, you know, actually work, but I'd probably lower whatever I need to be honest, because I want to make sure that I get that 91. I want to make sure that I get that 91 speed of ball, and look at that, lowering the rebound to, what is that, 47? Boom, lightning launch on Hall of Fame. Now this is already a lot better. I'd also lower, I wish I could lower the speed, but you can't because it's tied to your speed of ball. If I could lower the speed a little bit more, I honestly would, and I'd lower the driving dunk to an 87, just so you can get the agility up, man, because the agility this year is very important. This is really what makes or breaks your build in terms of being able to move fast, side to side, your lateral quickness. It's really agility, man, for defense, because that's what's letting you slide quick and not quick. So the 6'6" and 6'7" that I'm gonna make, one or the other, those builds are gonna have better on some of these stats that you guys are seeing are lacking on the 6'4", and that's because I'm not expecting to, you know, have to play lockdown defense. My point is an offensive build. I'm the primary scorer, but I'm also the primary defender, which makes it harder. So these are the builds, man. If you guys have a lock, this is gonna work out for you way better, bro. But yeah, man, this is one of the builds, 6'4", 6'2". Let me know which one y'all think is better. We'll hit continue and show you guys. It might be a different build name now because I did just switch the speed of ball around, but either way, it's the same kind of build, man. You just get something better now. So LaMelo Ball, Kevin Johnson, Damian Lillard again, which is pretty dope. Shot creating 3-level threat is the name of this build. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. 2 builds. Let me know which one y'all are gonna make, bro. I love both these builds to death. I'm gonna actually use the 6'4" today probably just for fun because I haven't played on him in a little bit. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep grinding. 2K has been super fun for me recently. I'm finally getting the hang of shooting. We just found out some bad news about the RNG, but I've still been enjoying it thoroughly. So like and follow for more, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Live stream potentially tonight, baby. So let's get this shit popping. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.